So here we have a direct comparison between what can be achieved using the look-ahead analog limiter versus what can be achieved using FabFilter Pro L2. Now the thing with FabFilter is FabFilter's kind of, there's nothing wrong with FabFilter. FabFilter L2 sounds great and it's worked great for many, many years. And lots of mastering engineers will swear by L2 as their go-to limiter. I personally feel this look-ahead limiter has killed it. It has smashed it out of the park. It is different class in comparison. What I'm going to show you right here is the comparison between the two. Now, if we look at the screen here, we can see FabFilter and we can see the look-ahead analog limiter there. Now, when you look at those two waveforms, FabFilter is square. The LAAL is lovely, dynamic. It looks more full. It looks to be that it will be louder. It looks incredible in comparison to what we've been used to for so many years is brick walls of audio. When we look at audio, when we look at masters, we look at brick walls. And these, using this, it's different class. So let me just quickly show you the difference between the two. If we zoom in, just take a look at certain points. Like if we look at this start section here, we see this lovely curve, right? Lovely analog limiting curve. We look at it on FabFilter, you're getting square peaks there. Look down here at this section. Look at that. We've got a nice square peak there. We look at that same section here. Look at that. That's very subtle. And most people can't audibly hear that. But what we're achieving using this analog limiter is far more dynamic range. We're achieving a sound that is unachievable in the box. I mean, I'm really, really impressed by what I'm seeing. So let's now, I'm just going to layer this straight over the top to just show you that, if anything, FabFilter is slightly kind of louder and it has probably a higher true peak. You layer them over the top, they're identical. So let me just quickly play this. And then I'm going to throw FabFilter over the top and you'll see just how much difference there is between this look-ahead analog limiter compared to a digital FabFilter L2. So let's press play and I'll show you. Now, I'm not being funny or anything, but FabFilter sounds dull. It sounds lifeless in comparison. And I mean, the thing is here is we're not talking about just any old analog limiter. We are talking about the cream of the crop. This limiter is next level in comparison to anything else you will have ever heard. This is different class. I am quite blown away just by switching between the two there and listening to the two. I am quite honestly blown away by how much difference there is, because you think of FabFilter, it's just like, you know, it's kind of industry standard. It does the job. It is what it is. It's this limiter that we've been using for donkey's years, and we've never had a problem with it. No one's ever had a problem with L2. It's almost industry standard. You go back into the box, you limit using L2. You know, there's obviously loads of other ones, but I'm talking about L2 here. And visually, far more dynamic range in the analog, and it sounds unbelievable. Honestly, it really does sound incredible. I'm quite honestly blown away by it, because there's not many pieces of equipment that I can add to a mastering chain and go, wow, this is different class. Whereas this, you know, this is essential. This is something that you go to a mastering engineer, for instance, right, and they're using L2, or you go to a mastering engineer like us who are using the LAAL. You know, your music is on a different level to anyone else, just by the fact that we can get it louder, we can get it have more dynamics. I mean, we can even get it wider. The stereo imaging on it sounds incredible. So yeah, this honestly is, and I'll put my hand on heart and tell you now. I mean, I bought 2 of these because based on what I've heard. I need one for this studio. I need one for my other mastering studio. They are next level. Yeah, I mean, wow. Seriously, wow. Go check the audio demos I've just done on the review of the LAAL limiter, because that really does show it off. Yeah, I'm well impressed with this.